currently 6 a.m. and we are walking down the streets of the Medina. It's crazy because this place is usually jumping. But at 6 a.m., it's quiet and it's beautiful. This is the outer gate of the entire Medina. It kind of follows around the whole old city. We're headed outside of the gate for a balloon ride. Here we go. We made our way to the Palmeraie Desert, about 40 minutes outside of Marrakesh, on top of this beautiful Berber rug-covered rooftop that had small fire pits to offset the cool 60-degree morning, greeted with a long pour of traditional Moroccan mint tea. The pour is a sign of respect, and the higher you pour, the more you're welcome. Now, Moroccans love a show. Just check out the hot air flames being primed in the distance. Dawn started to break and the crew prepped these monstrous balloons. You gotta see this in real life. It was like watching worker bees work together, and the balloons were the honey. Everyone was involved at this point. Commands being yelled in Arabic, fire shooting from the tanks, and I started to forget that just a few weeks ago, I was fired from a career that I thought defined me. Yep, I lived in a world of absolutes. When this happens, I'll be happy. But I never flipped that thought and realized I wasn't happy at all, and I was simply guessing where my next scrap of joy would come from. Maybe a promotion or something, I didn't know. But placing happiness in the hands of others is like giving a toddler your most prized possession and trusting that it'll be safe. Looking down from 3,000 feet at desert villages, cattle, and terrain, perspective has to change. The world is huge, bigger than my one-bedroom apartment in Brooklyn. Like, I've seen sunrises all of my life, but I've never seen one quite like this. We all know deep down that there's opportunities we've missed because of fear. This is my first international trip, and it materialized because I pushed the button and rose above fear. And life, it's bigger than any one thought that holds you back. I had to push past the doubt and walk into the unknown, because that's where they keep the torches that reignite joy. That was the most beautiful ride I've ever seen in my life. Life-changing. Nothing is next to you, nothing's near you. Problems get smaller, thoughts become just little pebbles on the ground. It's not even funny how much this trip is actually changing my life. It's an experience like no other. I suggest you take that chance, do whatever it is. I think we're headed off to get something to eat. That was wild. I've been in a hot air balloon before, but over the desert in Marrakesh, with that many balloons in the sky at one time, it was just like, it was dope. It was dope. Under this gorgeous tent, we were served a feast of fresh fruits, olives, and butters, and I started to get inspired for the next juice I wanted to make. A little light conversation and some great bites before heading back to the markets of the Medina. Prickly pear was on the top of my list. They have this rich purple hue, but they also have these microscopic needles protecting the skin that I definitely got pricked by. The locals say it's a sign of good luck, but that was the last ingredient I needed before heading back to home base to make a cactus bloom. Carefully and slowly remove the skin to reveal this dark violet sweet fruit. Peeling back this skin could be the difference between life and death. Someone had to peel this wrong so someone else could peel it right. Kind of like how we can read about the mistakes of others and try to avoid making them ourselves. Of course, I brought my Kuvings Auto 10 Plus juicer with me to Morocco, so when the inspo hits, I can immediately throw something together. Life is kind of like these prickly pears. You can either stay away from life because it gets rough, or you can slowly and carefully peel back the layers of life and find something sweeter than you ever imagined. This one was definitely worth it. Our next stop is Agafe Desert, but before that, we made a pit stop at a small community with an unexpected big surprise. We're at a women's collective. It's like a Berber community. We just had some delicious homemade bread with argan oil, argan butter, and a honey. Now we're going in to see how argan oil is made.
First step, we remove the shell to get the nut inside. For cosmetic, we use it to almond natural, but for aging, we roasted the almond. And we crush. Yes, you want to fix it?
You know, I'm talking with people, I'm meeting the people out here, and everyone is so nice. All the stigmas and things you hear online about the city, about the Medinas, about Marrakesh itself, you gotta read it like you read Yelp reviews. You got to see it for yourself. You have to experience it. Because so far, it's been nothing but love. I think next stop is the desert.
Well, we ran out of gas.
Well, there you have it. Leave it to us.
Stranded in the desert.
Get him trying to get it started with the key. He got a key up against the thing. What kind of Jimmy rig business is this? Hey, we back in business. One thing I can tell you is that Moroccans know how to put on a show. We ate on top of a mountain, danced around a fire before the real entertainment began. So I'll leave you with a glimpse of the show, but this is definitely something you need to come to Morocco and experience for yourself.